Yo, this is my One Piece chapter 1082 analysis. But before we begin, make sure to hit that like and subscribe button. Let's get those numbers up. It'll mean the world to me and motivate me to keep making videos for all you amazing people. We start off with a manga cover of Chopper and Zeus. You can see Chopper taking a nice chomp out of Zeus. Chopper's addiction for cotton candy has really gotten out of hand. The chapter starts off with the bang. We see the headline of a news article and it said that T-Bone died. T-Bone first appeared in chapter 358 in the Enies Lobby arc. He was a captain and later he was promoted to rear admiral, and apparently in this latest chapter he was promoted to a vice admiral, only to die by the hands of a civilian. A shock was sent around the world. Sengoku and Tsuru then appeared at Navy headquarters. We see Sengoku frustrated with what's going on in the world. He's upset because the very people the Marines protect are not going against them. This is all thanks to Cross Guild. Back in chapter 1056, we were first introduced to Cross Guild. Cross Guild is an organization that consists of Buggy, Mihawk, and Crocodile. Mihawk and Crocodile are the brains behind Cross Guild, but Buggy is the face of the organization. Cross Guild has released bounties for Marines. For example, Kobe has a 5-star bounty, so that means he's valuable to not just pirates, but to civilians as well. The world of One Piece was already a mess before Cross Guild. Just like the real world, the series faces poverty. Tsuru revealed that the culprit that killed T-Bone was not found, but the culprit's family is very happy with Cross Guild's reward. The name of the town this death occurred in is called the Pepe Kingdom. This kingdom is facing starvation and poverty, so the civilians would do anything to help their family, even if it means the murder of a Marine. While we are being explained about the Pepe incident, we see Sengoku stuffing his face and Tsuru sipping some hot tea or coffee in the Navy headquarters cafeteria. We see many Marines in the cafeteria stuffing their faces with food and alcohol, while there's civilians who would do anything for a rice cracker. Sengoku brings up if Marines should risk their lives for someone that may want to kill them. Maybe this is what T-Bone did. I don't think he really died. I believe he let the civilian think that he died, or he and the civilian were in on it. T-Bone was probably stationed at Pepe Kingdom and saw how bad things were. He was doing his job as a Marine to save the civilians. T-Bone Sacrifice saved a family from starvation. This is why I think Buggy has so much power right now. Not only does he have a huge army of pirates supporting him, he also has Crocodile and Mihawk support, but now he has a civilian support. The death of T-Bone and the reward that was given has probably given hope to many people suffering in the world of One Piece. People who pleaded for help but the Marines looked the other way, while Buggy instead will give you money for killing or capturing the very Marines who are supposed to protect you. More and more people will continue to side with Buggy. He will have the influence of the common man on his side, and that is a very dangerous power. People will believe whatever he says and will follow any order he commands. Buggy has that kind of influence right now in the series. Sengoku then brings up how the Marines need to make a counterattack to Cross Guild, and the very first person that comes to Sengoku's mind was GARP. Sengoku asked Hina where GARP was. He wanted GARP to try out the new rice crackers. I think this is some foreshadowing from Oda. I don't think GARP will ever get to try that new rice cracker flavor. I got ominous vibes from that. We see Hina, a Marine rear admiral, reveal to Sengoku and Tsuru that GARP left with Kujaku and Sword to go rescue Kobe. And well, it seems that Tsuru and Sengoku had no idea. They seemed very shocked by this news. Tsuru looked pissed off. I would not want to get on her bad side. I'm pretty sure Sengoku is Kujaku's dad since Tsuru is the mom. Another thing I noticed about these first few panels at the Navy headquarters was the art style Oda used. I thought it looked different than usual. I got Togashi vibes from some of those panels. We're then taken to the new world on Empty Bluff Island, a great name for an island where Captain Buggy is staying. We see Buggy congratulating the civilian who killed T-Bone. The civilian does not look like he was capable of taking down a vice admiral. Maybe someone else took down T-Bone. Well, Buggy explains how the Marines probably want the civilian's head, so he should become a pirate under Buggy. The civilian reveals how he doesn't care what happens to him as long as his family was saved. And well, they were, all thanks to Captain Buggy. We then see Buggy among a huge crowd of loyal followers. He was about to make an announcement till he was interrupted with the news of the Cross Guild ship being ready. The ship is a masterpiece. The ship's bow is Buggy's head. Captain Buggy was about to crap his pants with the sight of the Cross Guild ship. We see a hilarious couple of funny reaction panels of Buggy's face. His eyes are literally popping out. He is scared of what Kuroko-chan and Mihawk will do to him once they see the ship. Buggy's followers would do anything for him. Well, we then see Buggy getting his butt whooped by Kuroko-chan and Mihawk. Mihawk and Crocodile are talking about how the Utopia will be instituted by a military state. What is their common goal? It's also interesting that the name of Crocodile's plan on Alabasta was called Operation Utopia. In chapter 165, Operation Utopia was the name of the project designed by Crocodile to dispose of King Cobra to take over the throne of Alabasta Kingdom and acquire the ancient weapon Pluton. The members of Crocodile's crime syndicate Barricade Works were mobilized for this operation. A utopia for people makes sense. Mihawk won't have to run from the Marines anymore, and he won't need to be affiliated with the Marines either like a Shichibukai. This utopia will grant everyone freedom. It doesn't matter if you're a pirate, criminal, or fisherman. Buggy will probably be the king of the pirates for this utopia. Buggy then mentions how Shanks is now on the move. We get a flashback to 24 years in the past at Roger's execution. It is revealed that Buggy dropped all his dreams for Shanks. He believed Shanks would carry on Roger's legacy and they would find the Laugh Tale together. Shanks did say they would go to Laugh Tale on their own ship, but Buggy was too sick to go with Roger, so Shanks stayed behind with Buggy. Shanks changed his mind though after Roger's execution. This enraged Buggy since he believed Shanks would carry on Roger's legacy and spirit. Shanks then offered Buggy to join his crew, but Buggy declined. Buggy won't be under anyone's crew since he's a conqueror. I believe so. Oda then mentions the treasure map Buggy lost. This map must be important. What if Pudding will use her powers to reveal Buggy's memories of the map? Buggy then reveals he also wants to be king of the pirates. This triggered something in Crocodile, since he gave up on his dream of being king. Buggy will have a strong influence in the world. Civilians will go against the Marines. Instead of the Marines protecting the people, they will be protecting themselves from the people. Civilians will treat Marines like pirates now. A pirate is helping civilians now instead of the Marines. The news will spread like wildfire by Big News Morgan. New Bluff Island will be a utopia for everyone, something the Marines and government would never do. I believe Buggy will be king of the pirates and he will share all his wealth to the world by accident. Buggy mentions wealth and power. These lines are similar to the One Piece speech Roger left before his execution. Buggy has the fame, Pluton will be the power, and the wealth will be provided by the underworld. Buggy then makes a huge announcement to all of Crossguild that they will find the One Piece. He will finish what him, Roger, and Shanks started. An interesting parallel that I noticed was that Crocodile lost his dream to a Yonko, Whitebeard. Moria lost his dream to another Yonko, Kaido. Doflamingo lost his dream of becoming an immortal conqueror to Yonko Luffy. And Buggy lost his dream to Shanks, who is also a Yonko. Law possibly lost his dream of finding the One Piece to Blackbeard, another Yonko. All these Shichibukai lost their dream to a Yonko after getting destroyed. We then cut to Kamabaka Kingdom on the Grand Line. We see the new revolutionary members eyeing a ship reaching the island. There's Deputy Commander Jiran, he's Karasu's assistant. Deputy Commander Ahiru, a person with a metal arm, maybe she's part cyborg like Frankie, she's Bello Betty's assistant. And Deputy Commander Mushianu, a Cow Zone type user, or Mink, they're Morley's assistant. And Deputy Commander Gamble, he's Limburg's assistant. I'm sorry if I mixed them up. We see two of these commanders making a bet at if the ship has sabo on it. One of the commanders looked like he was eating his telescope. Is that his Dewa fruit power? It was Sabo and Lelouchia Kingdom on the ship. They managed to escape Eames' might. Sabo revealed that they weren't on Lelouchia Kingdom and he knew his call would be intercepted. We see Koala pissed off at Sabo. She was worried sick for him. Bello Beatty then asks if Lelouchia wants to join the revolutionaries. The chapter ends with Sabo about to reveal what really happened at the Reverie. Overall, this was an amazing chapter, 10 out of 10. I don't see it as an 11 out of 10, but it's still awesome. Thank you for watching my video. Don't forget to hit that like and subscribe button. If you have any questions, make sure to comment down below. Peace.